Hi, welcome back to Science 1206, the Weather Dynamics Unit. I'm Miss Ledwell, and in this video, we'll talk about weather symbols. Let's begin. The first type of symbols we'll look at are weather front symbols. Remember that a front is a zone that develops due to the meeting of two air masses with different characteristics. No matter what type of front is moving through, it usually means rain or snow. By considering the type of front, we can predict how much rain we will get, how long it will last, and the type of weather conditions that will follow. A cold air front is caused when a cold, dense air mass pushes and displaces a warm air mass. It brings heavy rain or snow and stormy weather. The symbol on a weather map for a cold front looks like this. A warm front is caused by a warm air mass moving slowly up a stationary cold air mass. Weather conditions are somewhat calm, with rain showers or flurries. And a warm front symbol on a weather map looks like this. An occluded front develops when a slower moving warm air mass becomes trapped between two cold air masses. It tends to bring precipitation, and the symbol looks like this. A stationary front forms when two slowly moving air masses meet and collide, but then stall. A stationary front brings rain or snow for long periods of time, and the conditions are calm. It is common to have rain, drizzle, and fog that last for days with a stationary front. The symbol on a weather map looks like this. Next, let's talk about isobars. When numerous barometric pressure measurements from different locations are plotted on a map, lines called isobars are drawn to connect points with identical pressure readings. An isobar is a line on a weather map showing locations with the same atmospheric pressure. We have some isobars here in the diagram to the side. Recall that atmospheric pressure or air pressure is the pressure exerted by the air on its surroundings due to the weight of the air. Isobars that are close together indicate rapid changes in atmospheric pressure across small distances, resulting in the generation of wind. The closer together the isobars are, the stronger the winds. Isobars that are spread far apart show that atmospheric pressure changes gradually over large distances, leading to weaker winds. Isotherms are lines on a weather map showing locations of the same temperature. I remember the difference between isotherms and isobars because therms is like a thermometer used to measure temperature. Rapidly changing temperature often indicates an approaching front. Note that in the diagram, the temperatures are in degrees Fahrenheit, as this is a map from the United States. Canada and most other countries in the world use degrees Celsius, and this map shows isotherms connecting locations of the same temperature. Air temperature changes from region to region depending on the current air mass. Most weather maps use a color scale to indicate the temperature. The color of the region on the map indicates the temperature of that area. In Canada, the temperature is measured in degrees Celsius. Here's an example of a weather map. On the side of the map, you'll see the different colors that represent different temperatures. Based on this key, what's the temperature in most of Newfoundland and Labrador the day this map was created? If you said 0 to 10 degrees, you're right. Next, let's look at how high or low pressure systems are indicated on a weather map. A high pressure system usually means clear, dry skies. The high pressure system is made up of heavy, cool air that cannot rise. If the air cannot rise, then clouds cannot form. The symbol for a high pressure system looks like this. It's an H, usually inside of a circle. Let's take a look at a weather map, and we'll notice the high pressure system symbols on this map. A low pressure system tends to bring wet weather. A low pressure system may form when air masses travel over warm land or warm oceans. As this air mass warms, the lighter air begins to rise. However, the air will slowly cool as it rises, causing water vapor to condense and form clouds or precipitation. The symbol for a low pressure system looks like this. Generally, it's an uppercase L in a circle, And on our weather map, we see the symbol for low pressure system. Next, let's look at the jet stream. Jet streams are high altitude, narrow bands of fast moving winds. Jet streams are caused by the collisions of the major air masses at high altitudes combined with the Coriolis effect. A jet stream can have a speed of up to 300 kilometers per hour or greater at altitudes of 10 to 12 kilometers. It is the strongest type of wind on Earth. On our weather map, the jet stream is indicated by these red arrows. The winds of the jet stream travel from west to east. The direction of the arrow will indicate this on a weather map. The air north of the jet stream is from the polar air masses, so the air above the jet stream is generally cooler. The air south of the jet stream is from the tropical air masses, usually warmer. As these huge air masses push against each other, the jet stream changes shape. The high and low pressure systems cause the local weather to get pushed around and follow the jet stream. Weather forecasters use the jet stream's position to predict the path of high and low pressure systems. So remember that the jet stream is indicated by the red arrows on the map, and low and high pressure systems are indicated by a circle with a capital L or capital H inside. Precipitation may also be indicated on weather maps. We have rain, and on a weather map, the symbol for rain looks like this, these kind of slashing lines. And we see on the day this map was created, the island of Newfoundland was experiencing rain. Snow is indicated by a snowflake symbol, and we see that on our weather map. And thunderstorm is indicated by a lightning bolt symbol, and we see in the United States they had some thunderstorms on the day this map was created. Here are some important points to remember when interpreting weather maps. Approaching fronts tend to bring a change in the weather, usually precipitation. How heavy the precipitation is depends on the type of front. Remember, cold fronts bring heavy precipitation. High pressure systems tend to bring clear, dry skies, but low pressure systems bring wet weather. Isobars that are close together indicate greater wind speeds. Rapidly changing temperature often indicates an approaching front. Now it's time to review. Complete the learning activities in Brightspace.